And your picture's in that phone within the time period that she was killed. Inside her house. You understand me? Same date, same time. You see who that is? That's you inside her house.
This is 21-year-old Christopher Shows, confessing to a crime that shocked Florida. On December 7th, 2016, in the quiet town of Okeechobee, Florida, a horrifying discovery was made. 25-year-old Amanda Suarez, a married mother of 4, was found dead in her kitchen, lying in a pool of blood. She had been shot in the head, her body had been violated, and her 2-year-old son had witnessed everything. Christopher William Shows wasn't a stranger to Amanda. He was dating her cousin, a woman Amanda considered a sister. But what investigators didn't know was why. Why would a young man with no criminal history walk into a mother's home and commit such a brutal crime? The evidence was overwhelming. Bloody footprints throughout the house, a stolen cell phone, and something investigators hadn't expected to find, a photograph taken inside Amanda's home on the day she died, showing Christopher Shows sitting on her couch less than an hour before she was murdered. For hours, Christopher denied everything. He claimed he was home sleeping.
You believe in God, right? You believe in forgiveness, right?
That's kind of.
Tell me what happened.
I did it.
You did it?
This is the interrogation of a man who committed an unspeakable crime. A man who violated a mother in her own home while her child slept nearby. A man who then carried her casket at her funeral. What drove him to kill? Why did he target Amanda? And what was he hiding? This is the full interrogation. Let's find out what really happened.
Chris.
Oh,
Good to meet you, man.
And I'm Detective Gonzalez. And since we brought you here and we drove you here, if you would have driven yourself here, we wouldn't have to do this. But since the deputy drove you here, I have to read your rights. Okay?
Oh.
Alright? So that's just part of the procedure that we're required to follow.
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. That's mine. Will you talk to me? Bring the notepad out. Right stuff.
Looks like you've been working today.
Yeah, I work at MacArthur's. I'll work overnight shift. I was up there sleeping, getting ready for the night.
Alright. Okay. We'll start out with some simple stuff. What's your full name?
Christopher Shows.
Alright, we'll introduce ourselves. We're here, we got working on a case, and maybe you might be able to help us with some information that we need. We're just going to go back to, as far as, how old are you, man?
21.
21. You go to high school here?
No, I work.
What about your mom, family? You got family here?
Yes, I have my mom and my brother and 2 sisters.
Okay.
And then the rest of the family, aunts, uncles, grandmas live in Belgrade, but I don't really have much with them.
And the Buck, huh?
Yeah.
What's your mom's name? 2 R's? And where she live?
I don't know her address. I know she lives at MacArthur's.
Okay.
It's the first dirt road on the right. As soon as you get to MacArthur's, the first barn you see on the right is that dirt road after.
When was the last time you lived with her?
Oh, that was about 3 years ago, I guess.
So you haven't lived there since?
No.
Okay. And your mom? How old is your mom?
She just turned 36 today.
Okay. And Sarah, she's
Mm-hmm.
how old is Sarah?
21.
Your age. Okay. And you work at MacArthur's?
I'm a milker out now. Currently I'm working overnight.
How long have you been at MacArthur's?
Going on. Second with that since?
It's hard work, huh? Did you do that before, or is this the first time you've done it?
Yeah, I worked at Larson 5.
Okay.
Well, I looked at Larson 5, but it's a lot of hours. They kept messing around with me on my days off and stuff.
So you worked Larson 5 for how long?
I was there about 8 months.
8 months?
8 or 9 months. I was there for a while. I had a house and everything.
And now you're over here at MacArthur's for 2 weeks? Say, 2 weeks? When did you start at MacArthur's, do you remember?
It was It was a Tuesday or a Wednesday? It was a Tuesday or Wednesday, I think.
Of this week or last week?
No, maybe this is my third week.
Third week?
I think, I gotta say, it's probably my third week here.
Okay. So you've been in McCluskey for about 3 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
You like it there?
Yeah, it's alright. I don't plan to stay there too long.
Yeah.
Check.
What's going on with your arms, man?
That's chlorine. I ain't had a shower yet. When I melt, that's the chlorine. It's burning me. I don't wear the sleeves like I'm supposed to, so it burns me. I have it on my stomach. That's healing up.
What do you use the chlorine for?
Cow, the teats on the cow, because I milk, it cleans them, it kills bacteria, so the milk's good. Then it gets on here and...
Are you allergic to it?
Yes. It irritates anybody's skin, really. It gets on there, I milk about 10, 11 hours a night, so it gets on there and it just starts irritating because it's like a chemical burn, I guess.
Yeah.
And I don't wear my sleeves, so...
Yeah.
This thing right here will come off. That little stuff right here is going to come off.
That's like your skin, right?
Mm-hmm. I'll spit it out. But all this redness should be there. Yeah.
Okay. Does it burn your hands at all?
Mm-hmm.
Like your palms?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wear gloves here, but I never get down in them gloves. And
yeah. What, so you've been working there for about 3 weeks, you said.
Mm-hmm.
When, do you work day shift or night shift?
Yes, I switch every month. Every month it goes from night to days. When I started, I was on days for like 2 days. I switched over the nights on that second day because it really needed help. I started on the days and I switched to nights.
Okay. How long?
I would be switching the days January.
Okay. And so now you're on nights.
Mm-hmm.
And what nights do you work?
Monday through Sunday through Thursday. I'm off Friday and Saturday.
Okay. And when you get off work, what time do you get off work?
6.
6 in the morning?
6 in the morning.
And then you go home, go to sleep?
Yeah, I go home. I get off work at 6, go home, shower, eat. If my wife's not home for a fiance, I call her. I'm out for the day.
So you
Wake up
sleep
about
all day?
4:30. I wake up and get ready for the day again.
Okay, that's your average. So you do it
Every day.
So you get home at 6, by 7:30 or so you're in bed, right?
Yeah.
And you
Just going up to shower, eat, watch TV, talk to my fiance for a little bit, and
and you sleep till 4 on average?
4,
and then you go back to work at what time?
I have to be there at 6:30, but I'm up about 4 just to be up because I've done slept for a little while anyway.
So all this week you work nights and the same routine?
Same routine.
What about last week? Same routine every day?
Yeah, it's the same thing every day. It's non-stop. It's always
hard work,
the same thing, yeah.
So same routine?
Only time you get to do anything is when you're off.
Yeah.
That's what my wife told me.
Yeah, it's just...
It don't give you no time to get in no damn trouble.
Yeah.
That's why I'm looking for something. I need something else.
So you can go out and get in trouble?
No,
Oh, okay.
a little more free time. 2 days ain't enough, really. I mean, it's 11 or 12 hours every day, and you're never home.
Yeah.
In the 2 days, you sleep most of it, trying to relax, get rested up.
Yeah.
But it's the same routine.
Yeah. So last week, let's go back to last week. You worked all week, nights. You go home every day by 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
You're asleep by somewhere about 7:30.
Yeah.
And you sleep till 4. That's every day.
Yeah.
Now, is there any days of those days that you didn't go home and go to bed immediately? Do you ever go to town? Do you ever go anywhere?
No, I don't go nowhere.
So last week, every day was your routine to go to bed at the same time?
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Same routine. You didn't go anywhere?
No. I
Stay home.
Stay at home. I stay home. I mowed my dad's grass one morning. But like I said, about 8:30, I quit that and went to bed because if I have to have sleep. I'm the person that has to have a sleep or I'm not happy. And
Do you ever try to stay up and just fall asleep?
me?
Yeah, like today. Today you're tired. You fell asleep at the hospital, right?
Today I couldn't go to sleep in that chair. I just kind of went out of it by myself.
Those chairs are not comfortable over there.
And you can't lay all the way back in them.
No.
Everybody's in there talking, and today I just kind of knocked out.
Yeah. But normally, if you don't go to sleep when you're at the dairy, off work in the dairy, you pretty much can't stay up. It's hard for you to stay up, right?
Yeah, when I go home, I'm dead tired, and I got my bed, I'm done. I'm finished, I'm going to sleep. I remember when everything happened that day.
Nothing weird?
My wife told me.
Okay. What about
I
that?
woke up, and My wife woke me up. She called me. I was just getting in the shower, getting ready, and she called me, telling me everything that happened.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that shit.
What did you hear about it?
She said that at first they said there was a body.
Mm-hmm.
So we knew. And she was saying she's going to kill Jessica. Jess did something to her sister.
Is Jess did something to her?
And she
So she thinks
she thought because she heard that Jess was, I guess, in jail.
Jessica? Little skinny Jessica was in jail for what?
And she said that there was a body, but they didn't know. Yes, and she said, "I'm working on Jessica." She did something. So I told her I'm sorry, and we kind of left it at that, hung up, and she called me back a little later and said it was her. And I was like, oh, damn.
So when did you get the call that it was her?
Around,
Remember what time?
I don't know. It had to be around 5:30, I guess.
Do you remember the day?
It was Wednesday when it happened.
Wednesday last week. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that day you worked that night before, Tuesday night all the way to Wednesday morning,
Yes.
and then you went to bed after you got home.
Yeah, so I called my wife, told her she was going to Disney World. It was her taken out.
Oh, okay, so
For her
she went to Disney
birthday,
World.
she was going to Disney World. Her parents were taking her out. I didn't make it because I just got this job. I lost my other job. I was drinking at my other job, and I wrecked and went in the Larson to kind of destroy property.
With the
They
truck,
showed
or your truck or their truck?
With my car,
Your
my
car.
Mustang.
So your Mustang's done.
Yeah, it's total.
What have you been driving?
I've been driving my dad's truck or my wife, my mom.
Who's your dad?
Oh, it's my girlfriend's dad.
Oh, so you call him Dad.
Yeah,
So
been in
Harold?
the family 2 years.
Harold?
Been in the family 2 years. I call him that, or I've been taking my wife's car.
So you've been driving his truck and your car. I saw the car, but it had like weeds and stuff on underneath it. So you run into a ditch?
Where, the Mustang?
Yeah.
The red Mustang?
Yeah,
That's what I was saying. I drank tequila and I wrecked off and hit a pole and totaled that car out.
Oh, you were working?
No,
Well, you weren't
I
working?
finished. No.
Oh, you got off work.
I was working the day shift at Larson. I went over there and drank and
Yeah.
stupid started driving. And I went up to the barn and broke all the wall lines.
Oh.
And they fired me.
Oh,
They
wow.
chose not to call the cops, but they said
Yeah.
I couldn't go.
You broke your property, so they're pretty
Yeah.
upset. So you usually drive, now you're driving your girlfriend's dad's truck, Howard's truck.
Yeah, well now that she's back up, take her car.
How long have you been, has she been back up?
Well, 2-3 days now.
Now before that you drove his truck.
Mm-hmm.
Do you usually ask him to drive his truck, or he lets you drive it whenever you want?
No. I ask my his truck anymore. You don't like that. I'll just drive it to work in that sense.
Okay. When was the last time? Obviously you were off this past weekend, Friday and Saturday, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Did you go anywhere in his truck Friday and Saturday?
No.
So you stay home the whole time?
See, Friday and Saturday they were back. So I was with them, I guess.
Okay. So Friday and Saturday you didn't drive the truck. When was the last time you drove the truck?
See, I know I drove it all last week.
You drove it all last week?
Yeah.
After work, or because you slept?
No. I drive it back and forth to work.
Oh, okay. Which barn do you work at?
Barn 3 is like 2-3 minutes down the road from where I'm at.
Okay. Barn 3.
You been out to their house already?
Yeah.
That
I've been out in that area. I know where you're talking about.
That barn on the left, it's all by itself. It's a barn on the left, and you go down.
About a quarter mile?
Yeah, and they're on the right. So I work at that barn right there.
So you drive the truck there and then you drive back to the
That's
house?
why they let me drive there. They don't want me driving their vehicles really.
So you don't drive to town or anywhere else?
No, they don't want me to drive it because of the fact that I wrecked my car from drinking.
So when was the last time you drove that truck to town?
That thing to town, I drove it to that little store to get gas with my wife. That's it.
When was the last time?
That was Friday. That was Friday. I had to get gas in it. I didn't even make it to the store. It died on me.
Okay. So Friday was the last time you drove it to town?
Yeah, basically.
Where did it die at?
It died like 5 minutes from the house. It was the gas light had been on since that past Sunday. They say it can go 55 miles. I don't trust that.
No,
But you gotta
go 55 miles.
crank the car up and let it idle for a little while.
Yeah.
Before you can get in and drive it, because it won't go nowhere if you don't.
So Friday was the last time you drove it to town?
Yeah.
What about last week at all? Did you drive to town?
No.
You said you were home sleeping every day, so.
Yeah, I don't
go to drive to town.
Yeah.
So you didn't visit anybody in town? You didn't go anywhere in town last week?
No.
You worked all week, and then on the weekends when you spent time with your family, and you were with them when you drove the truck, except when you went to get gas?
Yeah, that's the only time I drove that truck. Basically, kind of sit down with that little store to get gas. Now I was with my wife. I ride with her.
Yeah. And you were saying that that your Sarah is related to the girl that was killed over here?
Cousins.
Their cousins? Are they good, close cousins?
They were like sisters.
Okay. What about you? Are you close to her too, and her husband?
I considered myself in the family. I was close to her husband. I worked with their husband.
He was a milker, or?
No, I worked with him at his job he does now.
Oh, laying line?
Yeah, I didn't like it. Only lasted 2 days.
Hard work?
I was kind of scared to get shot.
Yeah. That's understandable.
MacArthur's called me with my second day there, and I said, see you later.
Do you rather milk cows or do the cable now? With all the burns on your arms and everything?
I'd rather lay the cable now. A little shocked that
milking is hard.
My arms all beat up from getting kicked, man.
Yeah, milking is hard work, man.
I don't like it.
Yeah. You probably take that cable job back now, huh?
Yeah. He told me, because I called him last night, I was like, think he's going to hire me back? He said, yeah, come in. And my wife was bitching at me saying that you don't need to take this job because you're making more MacArthur's and this and that, so I didn't go. I said, well, you're never going to get in the shop me no more. I said, all right.
So you're pretty close to Matthew? Is that his name? Matthew?
I think we're closer than like family-wise.
Do you go to their house often?
No.
Never?
I went there the 2 days I went to work.
2 days, when was that?
I worked with him.
So you've only been there twice?
A few times on occasions, I guess. It's not something we went all the time. They more like came and seen us.
Okay.
When was more the time?
When was the last time you went and visited them?
It was, when was it? I remember I didn't go there and visit or nothing. I was there. I was taking my wife there to get my mom. I can't remember when that was.
Was it months ago, weeks ago?
No, I think it was in November.
November?
It was the end of November.
So it's been a couple weeks?
Yeah, I was there. I had to take my wife to
weeks.
get my mom. Yeah, and Matt came out and talked to me and everything. He was walking and saw.
Now I know Matt smokes pot.
Yes.
Do you smoke pot?
Dude, he used to a long time ago.
Yeah.
I've been clean from that. It didn't do me no good.
So you don't smoke pot with old Matt?
Don't even drink no more.
No.
Cigarettes is all I do.
So you don't go to his house and hang out and smoke weed with him like a lot of friends of his do?
No, I want to keep my wife. If I smoke that, she'll leave me. So I don't do that. And I don't even drink no more.
So you don't normally go to his house and
No.
hang out with him? Do you ever sleep at his house? You sleep over? You never slept over at his house or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
You never stayed there the night or nothing like that?
No.
Okay.
Like I said, they're always the ones that come out
Mm-hmm.
to where we're at. But like I said, I've had one house for a while. I've just only been back with my mom for about 2 weeks. Or
And
my
that's-
wife's mom.
Wife's mom. So you call them parents?
Yeah, because I've known them for so long. It's like
Yeah.
I'm in the family. That's what I'm saying. I was basically close with all this family.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like I had to be there for everything when all this was going on.
So you send Matthew and them go over there, hang out with them?
Yeah, they'll
That's where
come
you
over.
usually see them. How many
Yeah.
times would you say you've been at their house?
Oh, over 3 years. It's strange when we found.
At their house?
Yeah, I haven't been over there that much.
So then 3 years to 5? 5 years, you said?
3 years. It's been 3 years, but I've probably been on like 5 or 6 times.
Oh, 3 years or
today.
5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
So it's been 3 years since you actually went in the house, but you've been there with your wife to drop her off to get something, is that what you said?
No, it's been 3 years since I've known them, but I've been to
Okay.
their house
About 5 times.
about 5 or 6 times. I've been over there, actually been in there over like occasions, like a birthday party or something, but they never really had things at their house anyway. We really don't get to go over there a lot. It was always them coming to see us or we meet somewhere, but I have been over there.
Okay, so November you said was the last time you were there.
Yeah.
What do you
and it
do
was
when-
just at nighttime, and I was dropping my wife off to get her mom.
So it was nighttime?
Yeah, her mom was over there for a birthday party
At Matt's?
at Matt's. Yeah.
They had a birthday
I
party for the
think
kids or for
for
the kids? Okay. And you, it was a night that you stayed there at all? Did you fall asleep in the house? Did you go to bed?
No, I
So you never stayed at their house at night?
No.
You never slept in their house or anything
No.
like that? And it's been since back then, but have you ever driven your dad's truck over there, which would be Howard's truck, to their house?
Yes, I've drove over there before,
When was
but
that?
it was a while ago.
When was a while ago?
Maybe the 4th or so. 4th
Fourth
of July.
Ooh, that's been a while ago.
New Year's, 4th of July.
So
It
last
seems like
year-
that we would go over there.
Okay. So last time you remember was 4th of July, you drove the truck there?
Yeah, it was this year, but it was the beginning of the year, I guess.
The beginning of this year.
I drove over there. And I remember because I hit my wife's car with the truck. I backed right into it.
You keep running into your vehicle. Ditch you.
What kind of truck you say you had?
It's a red Dodge.
Your dad, your father, or your Sarah's dad?
Yeah, it's red dots.
And you said the last time you drove was Friday, and
To get gas in
the
it.
last time you drove to the house was probably 4th of July or before that, for New Year's, right?
When I drove there to the house, it was the end of November.
Yeah, but
Last
you
time
have
I
a truck
drove
there?
to the house, it was, yeah, it had to be, that's not the only time I recall is, it was the 4th. What's the I think, because I hit her car. I think it was the 4th.
Back damage to the car?
Yeah, a little bitty
Thing?
on the front of her car when she freaked out because it's small car.
So last time when you drove Sarah in November, late November, you took the truck there or you drove her car there?
Car.
Her car, okay. That's clarified. The neighbors, you know the neighbors next door?
I don't know.
They're weird people or they're okay people?
Weird.
Weird? Why would you say they're weird?
One guy over there, he's a little weird. He's a little freak. Like, he bugs out and always yelling at his mom or girlfriend or somebody.
Yeah.
I don't know, mom, not shy at me if I got her like that.
Yeah. Good.
Either theirs would be not fuck out. Nobody should talk to their mom like that. No wonder they talk like that. I don't like it, so I stay away from people like that. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, they're weird to me because I see him bug out like that, but I don't really know him.
Yeah. So they're kind of weird, just weird people.
Yeah. I think they're drug heads, probably.
Is there anything you see that makes you think they're drug heads?
The way they are.
Yeah.
You can smell pot sometimes, but it could not be coming from them.
Should be coming from Kathy's house.
Maybe not. Shed or something.
Yeah. So are you guys close? Were you guys close?
No, we was close as in family. I was close to her because the fact that I was with her cousin, they were like sisters, so, and she know I watched her, Sarah, and protected her.
Did you ever visit by herself?
No.
No, never. When Matt goes to work, you know what time he goes to work?
Yeah, because I worked with him. I met him at their house. Well, I met them at their house when I went to work, but that was for 2 days. It was about 8:30.
So he goes to work at 8:30. You know what time he gets home?
8:30, he leaves 8:30, starting work around 9 o'clock, and they get off around 6.
Okay, so he gets home about 6.
Well, their job is crazy to say the hours because they have a lot of ride time. Like,
They move around a lot.
Yeah, they move around a lot. So, but mainly they're back home by 6, 6:30. They're trying to start work around 9 o'clock. They're at their shop, getting their trucks and stuff. So they ain't.
And when was the last time you talked to Matt?
Yesterday. Yeah.
About one of the kids?
Yeah.
So you talked to him yesterday?
To come up to take to Glenda's house.
That's one of the kids?
Yeah, that's the little boy.
Okay. You picked him up by yourself? What were you driving in?
Sarah's car.
Okay. So you haven't driven the truck for you?
No, I was at the hospital yesterday and today, and
Yeah.
I took her take him up to Glenda's house.
All right. What time was that?
Picking him up was around 9.
In the morning? Okay. And again, you said you went to a birthday party last time, right? Besides November when you went with Sarah, you went to a birthday party or one of the kids?
No, the birthday party that I took Sarah to get her mom was that.
That was November.
Yeah, it was the end of it. It was a little late.
Okay.
It was late, and I had to. I think I was still on days maybe at that time.
Yeah.
I was working here at Larson, I think.
Have you ever at the party? Did you attend the actual party? Were you in the party, involved in the party? Were you there?
No.
Oh, you just dropped her off and.
Yeah, we went to eat. I got off work. I think that's what it was. I got off work, and we was coming out to Mom's house, and we were staying at Mom's house. And I took her to get Mom to bring her home.
You said late November. What day do you remember? Monday to, well, you got off work, so it has to be between Monday or Sunday and Friday, right?
No, I don't think I was working at that time.
Oh, okay, so you weren't there.
I was at Larson.
What were your hours at Larson?
Oh, those were some long hours. I was up about 4 in the morning, and that was 5 to 5, 12 hours.
5 in the morning to 5 in the night?
Yeah.
So this is one of your days off. What days were you off?
At Larson, I think it was a Wednesday, but maybe it wasn't Larson now, because I don't think it was a Wednesday. I can't remember, man. I know I took her over there. I just can't remember what day, and I don't know.
It was during the day.
It was nighttime. It was late.
Nighttime. That's right. Nighttime.
It was late. The party had already happened. What was it? Night to get together? I can't remember what I took her over there. Maybe it wasn't the birthday party. Maybe I swore it was the birthday party. That's why. No, that's what it was. Been having problems.
Oh, okay.
They've been arguing and
Let's talk
having
about
all kind of problems. No really sexual.
relations.
Yeah, just a lot of problems. They argue a lot. He talked about getting the house and leaving her and whatever.
Yeah.
Because she wants to dress the kids right, and he said it doesn't matter what they wear. So he's like, I'll just get them back to the house and leave you and whatever.
So there's money issues there.
There's a lot of issues with money and stuff.
So you're saying they don't have a good sex life? Is that what Matt told you?
No, that's what I heard from Linda, because she tells Sarah everything, and then Sarah tells me everything.
Okay. And what was the sex issues with
And
them?
plus I hear Linda talking to her husband and stuff.
Yeah, what was the sex issues with them that you heard?
Not just about all the kids, and it wasn't just the sex, it was just they was always having problems.
What was the sex issues that they were having? Do you remember?
Like the kids, I guess.
The kids were
being there and they couldn't do nothing.
Okay.
And
So they're having all kind of issues then.
yeah, so that's what happened. Glenda went over there and talked to them.
So you dropped Glenda off?
No, Glenda went over there in her car.
Okay.
Her yellow Xterra, she went over there in that car. Me and Sarah was in town for some reason. I think we was eating.
Mm-hmm.
We was getting something to eat. We was at Burger King, and then Glenda called and said, can you come and pick me up? Take me home because I'm done here and I can't see. She can't drive there tonight. So I took Sarah over there to get Glenda, and I went home as soon as I dropped her off. I made sure everything was good, and I went home and went to sleep, and Sarah came home. I wasn't working. I was working with Matt and Calvin, I think. I worked with them, I think.
In November? Is that when you went over there for this birthday party?
Yeah, because I think it was the end of November whenever I got the job with them. I think we was off that day or something.
Well, when did you work for Larson's?
I worked there.
So you were,
I lost my job in November.
and you did cable for that time being?
Yeah, I've never been without a job for too long.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I lost my job with Larson, it was like 2 or 3 days later I had a job with Matt and Calvin. And that was at the end of November.
So November you went there, did you get out of the car?
No.
No. So before that, when was the last time you were in the house that you got out of the car? Before November, late November.
It's when we gave them our couches. We gave them our couches because we got my mom's couches.
How long ago was that?
That was, say it had to be like October?
October.
Because I still lived at Larson's. I was still working.
November you didn't go in the house?
No.
October is when you were in the house when you gave them the couch?
Yeah, I gave them 2 white couches.
Okay, and you helped them put them in the house or they put it in the house?
Yeah, I helped them put everything in the house and organize everything however they wanted it.
Okay.
Of course, they probably rearranged everything again.
Did you stay there after the couches were put in the house?
No, we put the couches in the house. Well, we sat there for a few hours.
Talking?
Yeah, everybody was just talking.
There was a lot of people there?
Mom don't say that, so the Glenda's the hot box. She loves to talk to everybody. She will sit there for hours.
So there was a bunch of people sitting on the couches, everybody together, talking?
Yeah.
Let's get back to the last time you were at the house, which was back when you put the couches in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys drink, smoke, nothing like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you ever been to a hanging out there where, you know, people were partying out, taking pictures, just being crazy? Okay.
No.
All right.
They didn't really party like that.
Mhm.
They just had a little pots party. It would just be Matt and Calvin, Noah and Jason and Ross. They all just
So
smoke.
no, nothing as far as craziness and fights and getting on and anything like that, pictures and stuff being taken of people in the house, anything like that?
No, nothing.
All right. Another thing about she was kind of an attractive girl in a way, right?
No, I didn't really look at her like that.
No. I thought she was attractive when I looked at her pictures, you know. But
No, I didn't look at her like that.
did her and Matt have problems with just her not wanting to be with him, or was it that she was seeing someone
I don't know
else?
how far I don't know how far that goes down. Like, I know they was having just, I don't even know if it was just sexual relationship problems or not, but I know they was having problems. They had been having problems, but they was planning to be alone on New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
And we was going to take the kids and they was going to be alone, I guess, and try to make things up or whatever.
Or work things out?
Yeah. And I think they were alone a few days after they had that talk, I think. We got the kids and stuff, but Linda said she don't know why the fuck we got the kids if they didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Because they didn't even argue that night either.
They already that night?
Yeah, she said they didn't
Do anything?
make up or anything like they were supposed to go to dinner. Nothing. They didn't do nothing. She said, I don't know why the fuck we got the kids, why I even tried.
Let's get back to, do you remember when she was killed?
Yeah, I remember the day it happened when I got called.
What day was that?
Again, it was a Wednesday. I think.
Wednesday? What do you hear about that?
All I know,
do you hear?
over the time I've heard things, but
What have you
the
heard?
day it happened, she said that there was a body. She was going to kill Jess if she knew if Jess did anything. And
So she suspected Jess doing something.
yeah, because she had heard that Jess was handcuffed. Because, you know, rumors get started again. She heard Jess was handcuffed and there was a body. But she didn't know at that time either. She just said, I'm going to kill Jess if she doesn't hurt your sister. Then all that went out the window and she called me back and said, go on and this and that. And I was like, I'm sorry. I had to go to work that night. I wanted to be there, but I just started the job. So I had to go to work. I went to work, got home, I called her, she come out to me that morning. That day she came out and she was all tore up and I was holding her and telling her I'm sorry, everything's gonna be okay. You know it's not gonna be okay, you don't feel something like this. And next few days I would just go to work and I'd be there with them when I could.
Okay.
Then she told me that recently, a few days ago I guess, the funeral guy told Matt that she was shot, so we found out she was shot.
The funeral guy told her that?
Told Matt.
Told Matt?
Told Matt, and then Matt told everybody else, and then she told me that she was shot, and they said that she was in blood and naked.
Mm-hmm. What else did you
Just
hear?
found her. And that's about it.
That's all you heard?
Yeah,
She was
she
shot
said,
and naked.
well, I could tell you everything, I guess, there's no sense. Well, she told me that Mary Ann, I guess, was calling the cops. Mary Ann, I don't know.
Who's Mary Ann?
She's a cousin. I think that was sisters.
Okay.
She was there going to daycare.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, their family, oh, daycare, yeah, so she just picked up, take her home. And I think she was going to call the cops, and the neighbor said, don't call the cops.
Okay.
We don't need them here or whatever.
So what do you hear about what happened?
Just that she had got shot, and maybe she was raped. Because she was naked in a puddle of blood, and her bra was half off, I guess.
Okay. Who gave you all this detail? Who told you all this? Just people?
Well, Sarah, my fiance, tells me everything. I'm not just going to go up in the thing and be like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Sarah told me everything, but I guess they found out from Matt. Linda found out from Matt.
Mm-hmm.
And they told, and it just got around.
Okay.
Like I said, Sarah and them's on top of that because they were close.
Mm-hmm. As far as, again, the day that she died, you said you worked till that morning, correct? And then you went home, took a shower. Then you
Talked to Sarah,
talked to Sarah.
tell her, because she didn't know she was going to Disney World.
Okay.
I knew. And then she found out she was all crying because she was happy. So I told her, okay, that's fine.
So they left that morning before you got home?
No, they were gone. They left at night.
The night before? When
Yeah.
you were working?
Yeah, I had to go to work.
The whole family left?
Yeah, Sarah, the family left. Glenda and them left. Then me and Sarah was there. Sarah left. See, Wednesday, it was Tuesday Tuesday at lunchtime, Sarah left with Brittany.
Mm-hmm.
Harold and Glenda left Monday, I'm saying. Monday.
So your parents, her parents left Monday, and then your girlfriend and her sister left.
Tuesday around
Tuesday.
lunchtime when I was sleeping.
So when you got home, there was no one home?
No.
Okay.
No, that's why I'm saying I called her Wednesday.
And then you went to sleep,
Called her, call my mom, call my dad.
and then you went to sleep after you got home?
Yeah,
What
I
were you
mowed
saying?
half of Harold's yard. Like I said,
Oh, so
about-
that's when you mowed?
Yeah, I mowed him out half of Harold's yard. It was about 8:30, so I went to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I told him I'm done. I still ain't finished the yard up.
Is there anyone that can say you were there when that happened, when you mowed the yard and you were home, or you were just home alone
I was just there by myself, other
By
than
yourself?
talking to my wife and
on the phone? And then you ended up going
Because I
to
had
work.
been telling Dad that I was going to mow his yard for him and I'll probably do it.
Mhm.
Sarah told me don't do it, it's going to be too much for me trying to do that, then go to sleep.
Yeah.
I said I could probably get it done because this is your attorney, mow that yard quick. Yeah, about 8:30 I was falling asleep on the mower.
Yeah.
And I'm about messed up. And
Okay.
fucked the mower up, so I was like, I gotta go ahead and go to sleep.
Alright. So I always want to make sure, because, we talk to a lot of people.
Yeah.
We want to make sure we cover every angle and talk to everyone, because until we figure this out, everyone's a suspect. You understand that? And we appreciate you
I
cooperating with
told
us.
Sarah that
Yeah.
eventually they're going to get around to me too, because
Because we got to everybody else,
I've
right?
seen movies and I know everything happens.
We got to get to everybody. What I want to ask you is, okay, you say you were home on Tuesday. You have no one that can, or Wednesday. You have no one that can say you were home Wednesday. You mowed the lawn Wednesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got
The
home.
only ones that I'm going to tell you that I was out there mowing yard is the people that work out and the fields and stuff.
They saw you, but there's no telling who saw you or who didn't see you.
No.
So you pretty much don't have anybody to say you were there on Wednesday. You have a cell phone, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They took my phone.
Yes, we have to check phones also. And you know why we check phones, right? Because we can go back on those phones and we can tell where that phone was at all times, going back in time.
Mm-hmm.
So we can go back from now till then, and we can tell where you were then. You understand what I'm saying? We can follow that phone wherever it went.
Yeah, got some pointers in there.
So that's where we have your phone.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
And you're not the only one we're doing this to. But we want to make sure that everything you told me was the truth.
Yeah.
So if there's anything you need to change, you
No,
can tell me now.
No, I was.
So when we go back to Wednesday morning, that phone is going to go from your barn to the house, and it's going to stay there.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So if that phone moves from your house to this house, we have a problem.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. And that's a huge problem. That's something that you're going to have to answer to.
Yes, sir.
Okay? And I'm going to get to the point now. Okay? I can tell you haven't been really honest with me on a lot of things. Because as investigators, we follow every lead. We follow every turn. We talk to everyone. Okay? And we followed her phone also. Okay? You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And your phone is being followed now to see how far it went, where it moved to.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you right now that I'm pretty sure your phone was at her house. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a good reason why I know that. So you and I need to have a good talk. You understand what I'm saying? Can you explain to me why you were there?
I wasn't even there. I went to work and.
Hold on a second. Okay. See, we found Sarah's phone.
Sarah.
Well, not Sarah's. We have her phone. Okay? And your pictures in that phone. And your pictures in that phone within the time period that she was killed. Inside her house. Do you understand me? Same date, same time. You see who that is? That's you inside her house. Within a half hour of her being killed. You understand what I'm saying? This is why we're here. This is your chance to tell me what you have to say.
What? Mm-hmm.
This is your chance
So I'm telling you.
to tell me if there's remorse in your heart. We need to talk. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
We're not here because, we're just getting lucky. We're here because we know a lot of things. This is your one chance, Maya. Why were you there?
I went there to see Matt.
Okay, I haven't.
She was there. She opened it. I didn't kill her.
Okay,
But I
tell me what happened.
She opened the window and said, "Hey, what's up?"
Okay.
Said, like I said, that was the morning that the neighbors were being crazy. And I was yelling and stuff. She opened the window, she said, "Neighbors outside."
Could have talked them out.
Of course, you just can't tell Dad that I drank a shot because I was drinking. I had drank a beer or two. And I went in and we was talking and whatever. I fell asleep on the couch. And I woke up and said, "Alright, well, Matt's not here, so I'm just gonna go." So I was there for a little bit, not too long. I guess I fell asleep on the couch and I woke up and said, "I'm going there because I was drinking. I needed to get home before I wrecked or something." And I went home and I went to sleep. Then when all this happened, I was scared in a way. I was just scared because I didn't want to think that no one had done this shit. I didn't want to open my mouth and tell anybody I went there with the truck.
The problem is that the neighbors saw you there. Understand?
Yes.
They saw what you were wearing. Okay? You were wearing slides that day.
Yes.
The slides are the footprints we found in the house in the blood. Understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I know you're lying to me. Where are those slides right now?
My dad's house.
They're in the house.
My dad's. My ex, Ronnie Smith, not Suarez.
So they're at your dad's house, Ronnie Smith. He lives over there also?
Mm-hmm. No, he lives in over there by Pogies.
At Pogies?
That
What's his
restaurant. I don't know his address. I know he lives in the apartments behind Pogies.
Okay.
Where that ice machine's at, he lives right there.
See, we know what happened. We know you walked all over the house. Correct? You walked in her blood, and you left footprints. We have your shoe size. We know what kind of size you were wearing. Neighbors saw you. So, as of right now, I want to know exactly what happened. Tell me what happened. Why did it happen? Did she attack you? Did she threaten you? Did she pull a knife on you? Did she scare you? What happened? This is your chance, my man, to show some remorse. Because I know in your heart, you feel it. This is something you're carrying with you. And the only way you're going to feel better about it is just to let it go. You believe in God, right? You believe in forgiveness, right?
That's kind
Tell me what happened.
I didn't.
You did it? What happened?
I'm sorry.
You
But
tell
I
me.
got scared.
I understand. I would have been scared.
Scared because I was there and I didn't want nobody to think nothing. And just walked in the house with a gun. And the rest is kind of foggy. I don't remember. I just kind of blacked out, I guess. And I remember being home and that's it.
I understand. So a lot happened. A lot
I'm
happened.
not myself sometimes. It's not the only time this has happened.
Just a minute. A lot happened. I understand. Yeah. Sometimes we make mistakes.
It's I just lost everything I got. I lost my whole fucking life.
We make mistakes, you know, and it makes you a man to face it.
I wanted to turn myself in. I just didn't know how to do it without getting away from everybody. I wanted to come, because I hear these things that they'll really put you away if you try to hide or whatever.
Well, it's more helpful if
I didn't want
if you come forward and you
I just
and you
didn't
show
know how I
remorse.
should face my wife and see her heart after I was there and carried her fucking casket.
Yes, sir. I understand. I saw you
I
there.
just didn't want to. I didn't want to see her heart break like that after I know I hurt her, because I never said I've hurt her in any way like that. I just didn't know how to get here to turn myself in without letting everybody know what I'm doing, because now here's my safest place. Because they're going to want to kill me.
Well, I know you were carrying that burden in your heart.
They're not going to want to, there ain't going to be no talking from now on. This is the safest place I can be.
No one's going to hurt you, right? Understand?
That's it.
Now,
I had a 22 22s and I was drinking. I was fucking drunk. Not fancy. I just had one beer. I drank about that much that day.
Where's the 22?
It's in the heroin gun cabinet.
Okay, so you got it out of hand, gun cabinet? Okay,
And I was playing around outside shooting the gun and stuff.
that's the showcases with on his driveway.
Yes, it was a 22 rifle. It was mine that I bought
Where you buy that?
off of a buddy. I don't even know if it's a good gun or not. I just know I bought it because I wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
I had it a long time before. And since everything's out now, I always had thoughts of killing and what it would be like. Would it make me feel any better because of everything that happened to me? And would it make anything any better if I killed someone? Will it make my anger go away? Or it didn't do nothing to me.
Change you, do you feel better?
So I feel fucking horrible. I wanted to turn myself in. I can't sleep, man. I can't really eat.
Mm-hmm. It's a big burden you were carrying. So this is thoughts that you had before that you want to see how it felt to kill someone?
Yeah, like, is it like the movies or not? It's like, there's so much that goes on in my head, I can't even think straight sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And when that stuff happened, I can't remember. I remember going in there and being scared. And she got up and was running to the back door, and I shot her. And I drug her in the kitchen, and the rest is just foggy.
Okay.
Because I guess the jacket hit me or something, and I don't remember nothing. I remember being so scared, and I couldn't find the truck keys. There's blood on Harold's truck. Harold didn't have nothing to do with this, I promise.
Okay.
He was not there. He had nothing to do with it. But there was blood in his truck, and I tried to clean the blood up because it was all over me.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope they just don't find it in their truck. I don't want them to go through seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
And then lost everything over this. And I just get so fucking confused, and I don't feel like I'm right sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm not. I feel something.
Well, you know, everybody's different. Everybody has things they got to deal with.
And I'm not a violent person. I don't know what happened.
Nobody ever said that. No. I never thought you were a violent person.
I knew it was over when they arrested me because they didn't do nobody else like that in the family.
Yeah.
They didn't just go in and grab nobody and arrest them. I knew all was done.
So can you, if we go back to when you got off work, you have
I'll
thoughts?
tell you everything.
Okay. Tell me
Everything I told you before was true. That
Yes,
wasn't
I believe all that.
Just Wednesday.
Wednesday. So you're telling me you have thoughts of this?
No, never had
Killing
thoughts
someone.
of killing.
Not her.
Not her. I just.
Yes.
I
But you
told
have thoughts of
Sarah
killing
about
someone
this.
before.
Sarah told me I needed help.
Yeah.
Because I'd be just talking like this right here,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like I would lock up and just thoughts of killing would come in my head, or strangling somebody, because I'm just always so angry. Not at nobody in particular. Angry, it's just
Internal anger.
yeah. Family got split up. We moved here. I lived in Mississippi all my life, and there's so much stuff going on, and I don't feel like I just feel horrible because I never had a job, but I've had so many jobs, and I feel like I'm not a good man for Sarah. I can't provide or nothing. I had a house. I lost the house to drinking. I can't put drinking down. Drinking is a problem for me. Which, that was the last time I drank, was on that Wednesday. I got off work Wednesday morning. I went home and I showered, let the dogs out, watched them in the yard, and I took Harold's Jack bottle, Jack Daniels, and I just kind of chugged it. I had change in my drawer in the room. I grabbed the change. I went to a little store. Which I'm surprised I even made it 2 minutes ago. I was back, like I said, with the gas. Went to a little store. I bought 3 2-quart Budweisers. I had $2 in the gas for the truck to hopefully make it back home.
Yeah.
I put $2 more in the truck to make it back home, and I got back from work, came home. I sat there and drank all 3 of them Budweisers, and I was pretty fucking drunk then. I mowed the yard. I thought I fucked more up, so I put it up. Then it's like I got one of them steaks. And I couldn't stop myself this time. I had to go do something.
Yeah. I understand.
The only one that came to mind, but I knew she was alone because Matt was at work. I worked with her. But however, I didn't go over to kill him. I was just going to go over there. Hopefully Matt was there to talk to him. On my way there, I called my mom and told her I loved her. And called Ronnie. And there was a lot of times I tried it. I just wanted to turn the truck around and go home. I couldn't. I didn't know what the hell I was doing, actually. I wasn't in my mind, I guess.
Yeah.
And I just kept looking at myself in the mirror ever since and thinking, how the fuck can I do this? How can I ruin myself? They always, the bad guy never gets away. They always get him. Yeah, I didn't.
So you got there?
I got there and we were just talking. Like I said, I put the gun in the truck. After I drank and I mowed the yard, I put the mower in the shed. I went inside, got the gun. When I saw I was just shooting a couple things. I shot the fucking mailbox. If you go look at the mailbox, you can see there's a hole in the mailbox. I shot a beer bottle, just shooting dumb shit. Like I said, that shit took over me in my head. Not even trying to play crazy. It's not even trying to be crazy. It's the fact that the things that I think about is putting gun in the truck, you know. I didn't intend to hurt no one. And we were sitting there talking. I fell asleep on the couch. You know, like I was sitting, I was asleep because I was drunk. And I woke up. Oh, I did kind of grab her leg, and she said, "Stop! Don't grab my leg." That's when I got scared. I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to lose nothing. But instead of a simple argument with my wife, I lost everything now. Until when I got the gun, and she ran, and I shot her, and I drove her in the kitchen. The rest I don't remember.
When you drug her in the kitchen, we see there was, you moved her around in the hallway, correct? You have to move her.
You had to close the door.
So the door was open, she tried to run out the door?
Yes, that's when the neighbors said they heard her scream because she screamed out the door, help, that's when I shot her.
Okay, so did she fall out the door?
Kinda.
Kinda?
And I grabbed her and yanked her back in.
And you closed the door. And then did you move her?
See, I remember after that, I remember dragging her and through the hallway, and I don't remember.
How do you drag her?
Like,
Out of shirt?
yeah, like, no shirt and this time.
Okay. And then you placed her in the,
Where I sat the gun.
where do you put her at when you dragged her?
Just in the kitchen.
Kitchen. Okay, and then the gun you put where?
I sat over there and the blood had ran all over on the bottom of the gun. And the gun probably got blood on the bottom of it. Because I tried to clean it, but I don't think I got it. I just want to know that this was just me. Nobody had nothing to do with it. I knew I snapped out of my shit. I snapped out of these things and stuff, and I knew I'd fucked up. When I got back home and laid down, I started crying. I knew I messed up. I wanted to turn myself in them, but I was just scared to. Because I'm clean. So I took my Jordans and I told my dad, I took them to my dad.
The Jordans?
Took them to my dad's and I told him to leave them there. I've been trying to avoid getting them back until everything kind of settled down, but I knew it wasn't ever going to calm down. They were going to get me eventually.
What about your clothes? Where's your clothes at?
I burned them.
You burned? Where you burn them at?
At Harold's house in that fire pit. I burned them, my underwear, I burned my socks.
Okay.
I just threw them in there, poured gas on them, and burned them, and then that's why I just took them to my dad's house. I had them at the house for a little while.
Yeah.
Then that Friday, like I said, I was off that Friday, and I just took them to his house.
Did you, when you took them to his house, did you clean them at all?
Yeah, I put bleach and stuff on them, trying to clean them. Not at his house.
Yeah. So, okay, so there you cleaned them, and they're at your dad's house. Let's talk about her phone. What happened with her phone?
I took it.
Okay. What's the reason?
I remember that's about the only thing I remember after dragging it was grabbing her phone because I grabbed the gun and I seen the phone on the floor and it was covered in blood. No, I went around in the back to make sure there wasn't nothing around back. I was making sure there was no one looking at it, but apparently like it was him. Then her phone was sitting on the back porch, the back step, with blood all over it. I picked it up and I got in the truck. I think that's where all the blood came from that got in the truck, I guess. Because I had blood on my hands. I was going down the road and I guess I got a little past Circle K, heading back out to McCarthy's, and I just chunked out the window there.
Okay. So which way did you, when you left Amanda's, which way did you go?
Well, you come out of the yard, you take a right, at the main section, you take a right, and I took another right. I come out by where all the trailers are at and stuff.
Yeah, the trailer they sell?
Yeah.
Okay. By the Taylor's Rifles or by the other side, by Lehman's Auto?
I think it was the motor shop.
The motor shop?
I think I came out there, I took a right, and I went to that red light, I took a left, and then I went all the way to the main red light. I took another left, and I stayed on that road.
441?
Yeah,
And then
441.
when you throw the phone?
Past Circle K, I got a little past Circle K on 441 going north, and I just grabbed the phone and chunked it out the window.
Mm-hmm.
But then I had snapped out of everything I did. Like, I wasn't jumping nothing anymore. I just knew I messed up, and it was all like a fog.
So when all this happened, you left immediately, you went straight to your house after that?
Yes. I left, I threw the phone, and then I went home and I showered and I burned my clothes.
You grabbed her leg and you thought she was going to tell on you?
I didn't want her to tell nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I was scared I was going to lose my life or whatever, but now I did not care.
So that's what scared you. You kind of made her move on her and she rejected you and you thought she was probably going to tell you. Correct? I'm not.
Yeah.
This is what happened. Okay.
It's like I just kind of blacked out again.
Let me ask you something. Why were her clothes off of her?
See, I don't remember that part. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember nothing other than
We've gone this far, so
yeah.
you know, there's no, don't change things now. I need to know why her clothes came off.
That's what I'm saying. I remember just, yes, I did things.
So you did things to her? Okay. So when you say you did things, do you have to her? Okay. Were you wearing a condom? Okay. Do you inside of it? When you were done, why was her body placed the way it was?
I didn't look at how she was placed at all. I just kind of got up and left and ran out. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't. I'm done lying. Like I said, everything that's out is out now. And I don't know why the hell I did what I did. It didn't make no sense to me at all. Why the fuck I was doing what I did. I couldn't stop. And so.
Well, I understand. I mean, you have no control of what was going on.
There was all this. I wasn't there. That baby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. I was on this rampage and just rant and shit. And I get that way even without alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
But alcohol makes it really worse.
Yeah. So, now.
Yeah, he come in. He didn't cry nothing. He just sat there and I said, buddy, it's okay. Go. I never went to bed or nothing. When I heard there was blood on the bed and stuff, I don't know what they're saying. He was asleep when I got there. He was in the room asleep.
He was in
I guess he heard the shit.
On the, where at?
I guess in his bed. I think he had his own bed in there. Like I said, I didn't really never go in there. I guess he heard the shot and it woke him up.
Okay.
Then he come in there and shit, and I thought he was going to be okay and go to bed, but he go lay back down. Like nobody's going to hurt you. And he went in there and got on that bed. And I think maybe that's how blood got on the bed or something. He walked through him and his blood and got on the bed with it. That was never on the bed.
What about the dog?
She didn't mess with me. She never really had a problem with me. She never really liked nobody, but she didn't have a problem with me.
Mm-hmm.
She barked at me a little bit, but then I told her to calm down, and she didn't mess with me.
When you first got there, I told her to calm down. And she calmed down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's go back to when you got there in the truck. But do you drive the truck there?
Yes.
You drove Harold's truck.
There's some friends that probably even got there.
Where do you park the truck?
Just in the driveway.
The driveway. Just
Straight
normal.
in the driveway.
And then what happened when you got out of the truck?
I got in the truck and I went around and knocked on the door.
Which door?
Front.
The front door.
Yeah, that one right there. I knocked on the front, and she answered, open the window. First time I saw this right here, I was really, like I said, I was hoping Matt was going to be there to make me just fucking think and not do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't stop myself from going over there.
Yeah.
He wasn't there. Then I kind of had quit myself, and then something made me just reach and grab her leg, and then I got scared because she said stop, and what are you doing or whatever, so I didn't, I got scared, then the rest, it's history from there. We got the gun and I shot her.
Okay. The shell casing that came out of the gun, do you know where that's at?
It was still in the gun when I got to Harold's house.
Okay. So stuck in
because
there?
I pulled it out to make sure there wasn't no bullets in there, and then it flew out and I grabbed it, and I don't remember if I threw it in the yard or I left it there, because I picked a few, like I said, I shot a lot of 22 casings off that day. I was being stupid.
So you know.
That one, I think I threw it in the trash can.
The trash, is the trash still out?
But it'd be long gone by now, probably. I mean, it's there, but that's a little last shell looking at garbage, but I can't remember if I threw it in the garbage or just threw it out the yard.
So it might be in the garbage can in the house?
It could be, no, in outside garbage.
Oh,
It's
so
like
it's garbage
garbage cans outside.
So it could be out there in one of those garbage cans.
It's out there somewhere.
Okay. And you said the gun had blood on it and you try to clean it off. How do you try to
Just on
clean
the
it?
bottom
Okay.
with Lysol wipe.
Mm-hmm. And you put it back in the cabinet?
Yeah. It's the middle gun. The only 22 rifle in there. It's a bolt.
Bolt action?
Yeah, you load the shells into the top, and I mean, other than that, you can just
Bolt it.
pound it.
Is it wood grain or is it black? Like plastic?
It's wood. The stock and stuff like wood.
What color wood? Dark wood?
Brown.
Brown wood.
Dark brown. It's normally looking at Harold know what kind it is.
Do you buy it first and you give it to Harold, or you just put it in the
It was
cabinet?
just in the cabinet. They keep it away from me, but I found the keys. If I'd have never known where the keys at, knows what happened.
So they kept it away from you. Why?
No, they just kept it away because they knew I would be drinking and I would get crazy because I'd talk about killing myself. I almost killed myself 2 times already, and Sarah wasn't there. It happened. Saying the truth, that's what happened the night I was drinking at lunch, and I wanted to kill myself, so I just spread the Mustang fast to go and hit the pole.
Okay.
It didn't do nothing to me. Like,
So that's why you wrecked the car, you wanted to take yourself out. How long have you been having those thoughts?
it's been going on for a long time.
Good.
It's like I can control myself, but then I can't.
Okay. Have you ever hurt anyone else in the past?
Just people that mess with me, like fighting or whatever.
Your hands? But you never killed anyone else?
Not yet. That's why I don't like to be messing, because I'm real little, but my temper and stuff's so bad that I go a little, just get crazy, and I don't know when to stop. I went to jail for a battery. You probably seen that on my record. I went to jail for that battery, but the boy hit my little brother, and he's only 16. I grabbed him up, and basically on top of him, I would have killed him. Brittany didn't pull me off. I just kept beating his face in.
Okay. Okay. As far as your dad, you don't know what apartment number he lives in?
No, I know it's the second set of apartments.
The second building?
Yeah, and you go in on the left, and it's there.
On the bottom floor or top
The
floor?
very bottom floor, the very last door.
Very last door?
Yeah, it's the second building. Second
Second building. The parking lot is, you gotta go past the building, then you turn into the parking lot, and then you go to the last door, that's where he lives. And that's where your slides are at?
Yes, he has in there.
Ronald Smith?
Yes. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What,
Sure.
I know, telling on with the lifetime.
Oh, we don't mind. You know, it's,
What's the most I can get for this? If you look on the history on my phone, I was looking up first degree murder and what is second degree, what is the premeditated thing, and I guess premeditated is you thought about doing it. Maybe that is the case, but I didn't have the intention of doing it. It was just thought, and it didn't do nothing.
yeah.
But they said death penalty in life, and
Well, and it's a crime. Obviously, we all know
Yeah.
that, you know. I really can't tell you, it all depends on your attorney and what the jury decides and what the judge decides. So I really can't tell you how that's going to work out. You will be charged with murder, obviously, right? Because you know that already.
what kind is it?
I can't tell you yet
Oh.
because I have to talk to everybody and talk to the attorney.
And I don't want nobody to because I put the baby in danger because when I did, but I didn't intentionally.
And I have no doubt you don't want to hurt that baby. I know you didn't, because that's not who you are. You weren't going to hurt that baby. And, you know, what happened, you know, it happened. There's nothing you can do about it
And I
now.
just had so much.
But it doesn't make you that person. You gotta understand that, okay? Everyone makes mistakes. We all do. Some make bigger ones than others, but it's a mistake. And that's where we're at. You see what I'm saying? And I'm sure, you talking to me, you already feel
I'm
better.
feeling better, but I just, if it's possible, I request, I don't want to see none of
Family.
Harold or, if my mom, I would rather y'all tell my mom,
Yes.
please, tell her what I did. And
Did you tell anybody what happened?
look, I called my mom, this is what I'm saying, I was in the haze, and I called my mom on my way, and I was really hoping that Matt was going to be there, and it would have made me.
Did you tell her you were going?
No, I told her I called her and told her I loved her because I thought I knew I was probably going to do something stupid maybe.
But is there
Yeah, I
anybody
told her
else
I
you
loved-
confided in and talked to about this?
No,
What happened?
I don't want to see no family. I just, if my mom wants to see me or whatever, it's okay, but I just can't handle seeing Sarah. I don't know.
I understand.
I mean, I know it's a real crazy question. There's no way I could smoke a cigarette or nothing.
Yes.
I don't have
any, but I'll find you one.
I think I may have some that can get you too, or if we.
All my stuff's at the hospital.
Do you want some water?
Yeah,
Thirsty?
I'm thirsty.
Then we'll go get you some water. We'll get you
Yeah,
some.
I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm just.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris, what do you know what make the gun was? The 22.
Magnum had said like maybe a Savage or something. Is that what you mean by that?
Yeah. Well,
Like a Marlin or a Savage
Yeah.
or something? I don't. Maybe a Marlin or something.
and
If
you
you go to
described
Harold-
the tube. So it's like the tube fed.
There's 2 bunch screws and you pull the thing out. You stick your shells in and you close the tube and twist it.
And can you just keep squeezing the trigger and
No,
it ejects the shell?
you do the bolt thing and it puts one at a time.
But after you fire one round, does it eject that round?
You shoot one round, then you have to cock it back,
Okay.
and it spits the round out.
Yeah.
Bolt action.
Did you honk the horn when you pulled up or anything like that? Did you toot the horn or anything?
No, I don't understand about the green truck. That's one thing I have no idea about.
Green truck, we won't worry about.
Oh, okay. I didn't honk the horn or nothing.
Did you go inside initially with the rifle or what?
Dude,
How did
then
that?
I was trying to fight myself. I was trying not to do nothing. So I went in there and I kind of just sat on the couch like you see in that picture. I was sitting there watching TV and I fell asleep like that.
What was she doing while you were?
She was sitting. She's the one that took the picture. She was sitting right there.
Did you know she took your picture?
Dude, I was out. I woke up and I kind of grabbed her leg and then she said stop. She didn't freak out or nothing. She just kind of said stop calmly and I freaked out.
So then you got up and went outside?
And got the gun.
What did she think you were doing when you got up and went outside?
I don't know. I said, alright, I'll see you later. She said, okay. And she was still sitting on the couch when I came back in with the gun.
And then what?
I was gonna shoot her on the couch.
She got up and kind of ran, and I ran behind her. And I grabbed her when she was up. She went to open the door, and I grabbed her.
Was that the back door?
Yeah. Then I let her go, and she started screaming out, and I shot her back in the head.
Where exactly was she positioned when you shot her? Where was
She was
she at?
kind of like crouched down because she had just fell trying to get out the back door, and I shot her, and I pulled her real quick.
Yeah, I mean before, at the time you shot her, and did you grab her and pull her in first, or you shot her and then pulled her back in?
I shot her, then pulled her in.
So where was she exactly? Where was she at when you
She
shot
was trying to go out the door.
her? So was the door open or closed?
It was open. That's why they said when the neighbor said they heard the shot, because it was kind of outside when I shot.
Did she make it outside, or was she?
Halfway, that's what I'm saying. She dropped her phone and there was a little blood there maybe. And I yanked her back in the house before anything got anywhere. And
So
the
where?
neighbors were all outside calling and stuff. That's why they said they see me, because they were all calling her name or whatever, trying to, I guess, check on her. I went around the back, picked the phone up, and
Well, where did she fall after you shot her?
yeah, she just kind of limped over
And where was she at after you shot her?
in the hallway.
She was still fully inside.
And she was hanging half out the door when I shot her.
So was her head out the door, or the top?
Yes. Yeah, like she was kind of out the door halfway, but no, she was kind of on her knees in the doorway. She wasn't really outside. The door was open, and I shot her, and she was falling out the door, and I grabbed her because, like I said, I grabbed her on her waist like this, and I flung her back, and she trying to go out the door. That's when she was on her knees. She was trying to go out the door, and that's when I shot her and pulled her back in because she was going to fall outside if I didn't grab her, and I had shot her. And then I just took her from there and put her in the kitchen. I closed the door as soon as that happened.
Mm-hmm. Was she still alive after you shot her?
She was like a weird kind of thing, like a weird breathing kind of thing. Like you could hear on her. Like,
Did she seem conscious or anything, or did she seem
no,
like
like
she?
she was like gurgling blood, I guess.
How long did that go on where you could
Like
hear?
maybe 2 times. That was it. I think she died then.
Do you expect to see so much blood?
That's what freaked me out, and that's when I knew I really messed up. And I was like, this is fucking real. I just took them baby's mom away from them.
How? Where were you at when you had with her?
kitchen. I had shot her when I did it.
You'd already
She'd
shot
already
her.
been shot.
And did you have
Just bad.
was she in a position or location where she was last left? Is that where you had?
And just did what I did in the sector. I left her, I guess, the way she was. I kind of tripped over her walking out, so I don't know if that moved her or not. Then that's when I went and told her, okay, I'm not going to hurt you or whatever. And I was walking out, I slipped in the blood, and I kind of lost my foot. I slipped and I grabbed myself, I grabbed the gun, and I looked around to make sure nothing. But I knew I was finished because of the footprint. I seen the footprints on the rugs, and I seen the footprints, and I just didn't know how I could. I don't know how I did something like this. I just couldn't believe it. I was shaking real bad and everything, and I wanted to shoot myself, but I didn't have no more 22 bullets, or I would have.
So the gun was out?
Yeah.
You only had one bullet?
Yeah, because I shot all the 22 cases at Harold's house. I used all his bullets. And that was it.
Were the bullets already in the gun, or did you get a box of rounds from somewhere?
I found them in Harold's drawer because he bought them for his 22 that he has. He has a semi-automatic.
Is that box of rounds still in Harold's drawer?
No, I threw that in the fire.
The box?
Yeah, it's plastic.
Oh, plastic.
So you said you shot all the bullets, but you saved one?
Though I had some in my pocket. I had like 3 or 4 in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And when I shot them in, I took the other ones and threw them.
Where?
In their yard.
So the bullets on the yard?
I kind of threw some bullets out in the yard.
In Amanda's yard, or?
Yeah, over the fence, I guess. And then
into the property?
Yeah, there's just casings in Harold's yard all over the place.
So, in that abandoned house where the fence is, if you're looking at the front of Amanda's house to the left, you throw them over that fence?
Yeah, I just kind of chunked them when I was walking out the door and just threw them. And
how many?
There's like maybe 2 or 3.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you walked out the door, did anyone see you?
You said that the neighbor, I guess. She was in a red car. It was an old lady, and I don't know who the other one was on the other side.
Were they young? They were young?
So they was just staring at that time. I could hear them. But they never come on or nothing. Then they was just driving in front of the house. And they stared at me. I don't know why they didn't call cops. I mean, they had to see blood on me. I don't know where blood was at. I know it was on my hands really bad.
Yeah.
And my feet.
Were you covered with your shirt? And
my shirt had like spots and stuff, blood and stuff.
what about your shorts?
Shorts were black. So I couldn't see my shorts were black.
Did it feel like they were wet with blood, or was it just...
No.
And your slides, what color are they?
They're black. And
Black?
they're black with white. A white basketball gown or something.
What kind of are they? What, you know what type they are?
No, I don't know. I know they say Jordan on the back. I don't know what I got them for a birthday present, I think.
Okay.
Where in your dad's house are they?
I don't know. I told him. I put them in their car. I stuck them in their trunk. I went over there Friday. And I stuck them in their trunk. And then I was planning to leave them there, but I told him to get them out and put them in the house. I told him, hey, I left my Jordans over there. Can you put them in your house, please? And I'll come and get them later. So he took them out and put them in his house, wherever he put them.
What about the gun? You know exactly where that is?
At Harold's house in the gun cabinet. I locked it back up.
Okay.
When you went, which way did you go to? You left the house at the day you hit 441 North. Which way did you go?
I was in.
By the same muffler shop, or did you go a different way?
No, I went around a different way. I went in, I don't remember how I got there.
Okay.
I just know I was there.
You said you stopped at the store to get some beer. What store was that?
The Country Hills store. Whenever you're leaving MacArthur, that little store.
Yeah. Almost close to town, but still out of town?
Yeah.
By Potter Road? Or Potter Road?
I think so. It's over there by Country Hills, the house and stuff.
They used to call it Packet 2 or Packet.
I guess so. Like, I ain't been here long, but
It's got the old house next to it, the old wooden house.
Yeah,
Story house.
I stopped there, but see, after there, I went back home.
Okay.
I drank the beer and stuff.
Let me ask you, what time did you stop at the store? About what time?
That was around when they could sell beer, about 7.
7 in the morning?
So I got home at like 5:50, 6 o'clock. That's when I went in and I started drinking. Because I was already having bad thoughts, and I just started drinking. And I drank Jack Daniels. I drank Captain Morgan. I started drinking as Captain Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
Then it started kind of kicking in. I was feeling good, you know, and I went in and grabbed all my money and my change, and I went to the store about 7 o'clock. I went to the store, and that's when they started selling. And I bought 2 quart Budweisers, pack them over reds, and I put the rest in gas, which was like $2.40. I went back home and drank all the beer, smoked a cigarette, and it's like it took over me.
What time do you leave the house to go?
Maybe 9, because I didn't get back home till about 12 or 1. I didn't get to bed till about 1 o'clock.
Okay, so you left the house at about 9. You drove straight there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd say everything went down between.
How long were you there?
I don't know how long I was sleeping. I just know that I was.
Do you remember what time you got to 9:30?
9:30.
And then you were there until everything happened. You said everything went down at about what time?
Maybe 10, maybe 11, something. Because I was when I shot her and stuff. I don't think it was too long, but like I said, it's hard to remember. Just know I got there and I fell on the couch. Told him I was there. He wasn't there, and I was watching the movie that she had going, and I fell asleep like that. I got up. I kind of reached over and grabbed her leg, I guess, hoping to get lucky. She said no, and what are you doing? I freaked out, got scared, and I went and got the gun, and then shot her, drug her, and did what I did to her, and told her it was fine. I knew I wasn't going to hurt him. I got in the truck. I couldn't find the keys. I think I spent probably about 30 minutes looking for the keys because I couldn't find them.
Is that why there was so many tracks in the house?
Yeah, I was looking for the fucking keys. I couldn't find them, and I found them under the seat.
Under the
Under
couch?
the truck seat.
Under the truck seat. So you left them in there before you went in the house?
Yeah, I guess they fell between the seats. I grabbed them out of the seat and turned the truck up, and I got the hell out of there. I booked it out of there. Because a lot of trucks was low on gas like it was. It didn't make it to the gas station. Because I had basically, the truck gas was going off and off and off on the way home. It just kept beeping. I was like, I'm going to fucking run out of gas if he was going to see me like this. And
so you shot her. How long from the time you shot her did you go looking for the keys? After you shot her, you put her in the kitchen. How long was that time span from the time you shot her to the time you went to look for the keys?
it would be after I had sex with her.
How long did that take from the time you shot her till you were done having sex with her?
Not longer than 10 minutes.
10 minutes. And then you spent about 30 minutes looking for the keys.
Yeah, because I couldn't find the fucking thing.
Is that why you...
I was freaking the fuck out because I couldn't find the keys. I was like, where the fuck is the keys? I was going off to, I don't think I was even looking for the keys. I was just freaking out.
Mm-hmm. Is that why you... Is there
Yeah, I didn't know
what...
Yeah, I didn't know what...
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't know what to do.
And then finally you went outside and looked in the truck and so on.
I had been going outside. I'd been going back and forth. I walked back and forth in the house 50 times trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do now. I didn't know what I just did and whatever. And finally went outside and I looked in the truck about 5 or 6 times. And I finally found the keys under the seat. That's when I grabbed them and I crunked it up and I left.
Okay. You put your gun back in the truck and left.
Yeah, I stuck it in the truck and I left. But
Where was the blood on the truck?
the armrest had blood from my arm while I was sitting like this. There was blood underneath the thing.
The armrest?
Underneath the armrest on the seat.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the thing that connects up, you can sit there, and there was blood there, there was blood on the top of it, there was blood on the doors from where I had been looking for the keys. There was blood in the driver's floorboard from my shoes.
Is it carpet or is it mats?
It's all the fucked up mat. From that, but it's all ripped up and stuff.
Does it have that carpet material on it?
Yeah, like a mossy oak.
So it got all blood?
Yeah.
And
I tried cleaning all the blood best I could. I don't even know if there's still some in there or not, but
what do you use to clean the truck?
a wipe? A Lysol wipe?
That's the same thing you used on the gun.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, the one in the seat, I just kind of licked my hand and
wiped it in, so you can see it kind of blended in. What color are the seats?
tan.
Tan, so it
So
kind of
they
blended in.
showed it up really good
Yeah.
when it was there, and I just kind of tried to wipe it away.
You spit?
Yeah.
Does that truck have a FSU tag or something like that?
Mhm.
You know, is it got a toolbox or anything like that?
Yeah.
What color is the toolbox?
Black. It's a black toolbox.
How many doors does it have?
4. Inside steps.
Sound mud grips or regular tires?
Mud grips.
Mud grips.
I may have missed this part. When did you go to the gas station before or after?
Before.
So
That's when
before
I got
to get
my
beer, and you already
Yeah.
told detective what gas station it was.
Yeah, it was the Country Hills.
And so you you say you almost ran out of gas after you left there?
No, I put $2 in because I was surprised I made it to the little store. And then after buying my beer and my cigarettes, I put whatever was left in the gas, which was like 2 something.
And I went back home. I drank my beer.
Did you stop anywhere after you left? Were you home?
No, I was covered in blood. I went straight home because I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do.
Anybody see you?
No. I mean, other than people driving through town and stuff.
But I mean, anybody who
No
came
one
about
else.
that really recognized?
No.
Is there a reason why you threw the phone in front of the church? Was there any particular reason, or you just threw it out?
I just threw it because I didn't know what I thought. Because when I got there, I was like, "Is Matt here?" And she said I could use the phone, but I just kind of grabbed the phone, and then my fingerprints were going to be on it. I'm in the system. All you had to do was run the fingerprints and you're down.
This phone in the picture, is that, well, it's hard to see it, but there's a phone on your lap. Is that your phone or is that a phone? It's kind of hard to see it. There's like a...
Oh, that's mine.
That's your phone?
Yeah.
And then when do you grab it? You grabbed it when it fell outside the door? Is that where you grabbed it?
No, it felt no, I didn't know it was there at first.
Mhm.
Then I went around kind of looking at everything, making sure there wasn't nothing out of there. I seen her phone laying on the porch.
So you walked around the house? Outside?
Yeah, the side of the house, there would be that side door, their back door, I guess, and I picked it up and I kind of hit it.
Just to clarify, you went down the hallway and opened the door, or you walked outside?
I walked outside.
And around the side of the house?
Around the side of
And
the
the neighbors were sitting out there?
No, it wasn't out there.
It wasn't out there? And they were waiting on the little step.
Yeah, and I picked it up and took it.
Did you go up the steps to grab it?
No, I just leaned over and picked it up.
Okay. And then you took it with you because you thought you had your fingerprints on it?
Yeah.
Besides the Jack Daniels and the several beers you drank, did you use any drugs or anything? Any marijuana,
No.
sniff anything or
No.
anything like that?
No.
Nothing at all.
No, I don't do
So
that.
if we drug test you right now, would we find anything?
No, just cigarettes and that's it. I don't do no drugs. I don't make mistakes and like I said, drinking's a bad problem.
Do you take any prescribed medication or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Or unprescribed any pills or anything?
No.
Have you ever you ever had like a blue or any type of drum in the back of that truck? Like one of the big, like one of the ones you see on the dairy out there by where I live.
No, it's the gas can.
So you went straight home?
Yeah. I never had no barrel in there.
When you went back home, you said you went to sleep after that?
I went home. I got home and I grabbed the gun out. First, I just threw the gun back after I took the shell out. I threw the gun back of the tent, locked it up,
I showered.
and I took all my clothes and I burned them that I had on. And I showered real good. Then when I lay down, it was hot. I barely slept. I couldn't sleep. And then I got up. That's when Sarah called me, and I knew everything was going to happen then. And that's when everything.
You knew that that's the call you were getting was because of that?
Yeah.
What did you tell her, Sarah?
I just kind of trying to comfort her, I guess.
Do you feel anything?
Did you go anywhere else after?
Just to work.
Yeah.
From then on.
Anywhere besides the work that night?
Just from then on to work. I heard there was another murder that night, but I didn't have nothing to do with that. So I went to work.
Where do you hear that murder was at?
Sarah said that it was across from the hospital. She said there was another woman found dead across from the hospital.
What do you hear about it?
I don't know no details.
Now, when you say you left blood on your armrest, was it because of the floor? You got a lot of blood on your arm
Yeah.
when you were on top of it?
Yeah, and then I slipped in the fucking blood. I busted my ass trying to get out of there.
Where do you slip at?
In the kitchen, I think, or the hallway maybe, wherever there's a spot mark, that's where I kind of fucking slipped.
Mhm.
I lost my foot, and my foot kind of went through my Jordan. You know how your foot will go through your sandals or something? My foot kind of did that because it was slick, and then I slipped. I didn't fall, but I kind of caught myself. So there was blood on my knee from where I kind of caught myself a little bit.
So you moved it before.
Yeah.
What about your sandals? You wore them with socks?
No,
Just barefoot. So your feet were slippery inside the
that's
sandals?
what I'm saying. Yeah, I didn't have no intentions. It just kind of took over me.
Mhm.
What kind of clothes were you wearing? We can see a little bit. Was that?
That's a blue shirt. It's kind of like this, but it's lighter.
Mhm.
And the shorts I was wearing were black shorts,
What kind of shorts?
just basketball shorts.
Basketball shorts?
Yeah, they were just thick basketball shorts.
And I can see your little scar on your arm there.
Yeah.
She's got one right there. What happened there?
It was being done back when I smoked pot and stuff. It was a lighter burn.
Yeah.
It would taste on my house.
Mhm.
One right there is an old lighter burn.
Okay. So that's what that is. Okay.
So did you burn the shirt and the shorts?
Short shirt, underwear. I didn't have no socks on. I was gonna burn my Jordans.
They're expensive.
Yeah, I just didn't burn them though because if I did that, then automatically Sarah would be wanting to know where my Jordans were at. But I had lost them. I just found them because I did lose them and I couldn't find them.
Where do you find them at?
I left them in the car because, like I said, we was all moving and they kind of got thrown in the car and all that mixed up from moving and I know there's nothing I can say now and I did it. There's no sense in saying sorry because you can't just say sorry when you did something like this. You can't. That's not going to bring anyone back. And I feel horrible. I don't even know how to feel. Just can't believe that happened.
Chris, I think you're opening up to us, and I believe you're being honest. But we just want to make sure if there's been any previous instance where we may need to
No,
look at or be
I haven't.
You said you had some feelings in the past.
Yeah, but I never carried them out. Like I said, there was always. I guess I can't be by myself. It always happens when I'm by myself. Sarah, at work, when I leave work, it's always someone's with me. Whether it be Sarah, her dad, my mom.
Have you ever hurt anybody before?
No.
What about?
The only violence, as violent as I ever got, was with Alan when I went and got arrested that night. That's the only time I got violent. Sarah was, I guess you can kind of like my second mom because I really don't have a relationship with my mom now.
What about anything sexual in the past?
No, I don't.
Involving anyone that you may have forced yourself on them or done
I
anything
cheated
like
on Sarah, but that was when we first got together. I didn't have the feelings I do now for her, and I cheated on her out with drinking and had sex with another woman. But that
Well, I mean, if you were kind of forced yourself on somebody.
No, I never did nothing like that. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what came over me then on that day that happened. Never hurt no one like that. I've always had them thoughts of either hurting someone, hurting myself, and like I said, once or twice I almost did it if it wasn't for Sarah.
Who were you thinking about hurting then? When you thought about doing it before?
I just never thought of no one. It was just in general, like, I was just so angry. And
At what point did it first come into your mind as being the person that you were going to carry this out on?
she never came into mind as doing it. Like I said, I never had the thoughts of doing any particular person like that. I just thought about it. But Matt came to mind, and I was like, he's out. It happened, like it came to mind, and I did it. Like, I was alone, and I just got in my truck and went. I
That's
grabbed the gun and left.
When you were shooting the gun outside, is that when it came to your mind?
Yeah.
Or was it before when you bought the beer?
No, when I guess when I was shooting the gun, it kind of took over me. I threw the gun in the truck, and I got in the truck and I left.
Yeah. When you shot her, was the gun up against the back of her head, or wherever? Was it on top of her head? Was it on the front?
It was. I shot her from behind.
Where exactly did you shoot her?
And I was standing over her, and I did it real quick. I just kind of put the gun in. I didn't really look. I just knew I had the gun in her head, and I shot.
Do you remember if you hit her on the top, on the side,
I
on
don't
the
know,
neck?
maybe on the side probably.
Yeah, which side? If you can you point at the back of my head?
I was on this side of her.
Okay, so you right about here?
Yeah.
Okay. When you shot her, was the barrel touching her head?
I think it was pretty close, yeah, because the hallway's not big and we was right on each other, so I kind of just stood back and
Okay. Yeah, and when she went out the door, you said you caught her.
I grabbed her before she fell all the way out.
You grabbed her by the shirt?
Yeah.
Or do you
The shirt,
strangle
I
her
grabbed her by her shirt,
and pulled her back in?
and I kind of just threw her back in,
Close
closed the door.
So what do you do after you pulled her back in? Do you move her? When do you?
Yeah, I grabbed her and drug her to the kitchen.
So was her head facing towards the bedroom, and then you
No,
flipped her over, or?
her head was towards the kitchen, her feet was towards the bedroom.
Okay, so when you pulled her in, she fell with her head towards the kitchen when you pulled her in.
Yeah.
Okay, and then she fell that way. Okay, and then how long was she laying there before you moved her into the kitchen?
Not long, just long enough for me to close the door, and I grabbed her. But like you said, I just didn't know what to do. All the blood, like there was so much blood so quick, and I was kind of freaking out then. And then just grabbed her and put her in the kitchen.
Did she fight at all? Was she moving?
No,
Was she kicking?
no. When I shot her, it was over. It was pretty
over.
much done. When like I said, she was choking on blood, I guess. And about 2 times it was done.
Did she scream or say anything when she saw you with a gun? When she was running or
She
anything?
just looked at me and got up and kind of started running. And I was like, don't run.
And you told her?
I told her, don't run.
Did you yell at her?
Yeah, I was like, hey, don't run. And then I shot her. Because I freaked out then.
Did she respond to you after you said
No,
don't run?
I started running after her because I seen her go to the back door. And when I got up to the back door, she had done slung the door.
So
When I got to her, I didn't get to her all the way, and I kind of pushed her, and she fell into the door and kind of opened the door, and that's when she screamed out. I stood back in the hallway, and then I shot her.
how loud did she yell?
She yelled loud enough for the neighbors to hear.
And then what
The
else?
neighbor's door was open, though. They was in their house, but I guess the door was open. So that's what I'm saying. The door was open when I shot her, and she had yelled up, and then I shot her. She went to fall out the door. I grabbed her, put her back in, closed the door, and dragged her in the kitchen. And not too long after that, I woke up, and I guess he heard the gunshot. And that was...
When you chased her down the hallway, were you holding the gun in your right hand or your left hand?
that.
Left.
Yeah.
And you pushed her with your right?
Yeah,
Are you right-handed or are you
I'm
left-handed?
left-handed.
So you're left-handed. So can you stand up and show me how you held the gun?
Oh. I was up, and she was kind of like this in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I ran, I kind of pushed her. She fell into the door as it opened, and she started screaming help. I did like this. I just didn't pull it up. I just right to the head. And
You were probably aiming.
I was kind of on her right side.
Okay, so you were on her right.
Yeah,
And then.
I just shot her.
Okay.
Then that's when I grabbed her like this, and I put her in and closed the door, and I kind of grabbed her and just drug her to the kitchen.
You grabbed her by her back of her shirt or the front?
The back.
Back of the shirt.
Yeah, she was facing the outside. She was facing the walls, so I was behind her.
Did blood get on your shoes then, or was it dripping on you or anything like that?
I think it got on me because she was leaving blood when I was dragging her, and I was getting it on me.
Mm-hmm.
And it freaked me out that there was all that blood.
And then when you got her to the kitchen, did you turn her at all, or did you just leave her like you got her to the kitchen?
I just grabbed her and kind of just let her go in the kitchen, and she just kind of fell. And
She dropped?
She fell, yeah.
Okay, so she kind of dropped, you kind of had her up when you were on her. The gun was still in your hand?
Yeah. Then I set it by the trash can.
So your gun was in your left hand or your right hand?
It was in my left hand.
So you grabbed her with the right?
Yeah.
And then when you got to the kitchen, you dropped her?
Yeah, I dropped her just like that, and then took the gun and set it against the garbage can.
Okay.
You know where she was laying, where the garbage
Yeah,
can
there was
was
a garbage
at?
can there in the kitchen.
I reached over and set the gun there.
On top of it or on the floor?
On the floor against the wall. That's how all that blood got on the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Because it had leaked on the gun.
And then what do you do then? You took her clothes off or did you leave her clothes on?
I took my clothes off.
Okay, so you had her there, what color pants was she wearing?
Blue jeans, I think. Blue jeans. And a black shirt.
What color pants was she wearing?
I don't remember that. I don't remember what she was wearing.
Was she wearing panties?
Yeah.
So you pulled that off of her. Did you have to unzip them, or were they buttoned, or were they unbuttoned?
I think I just pulled them off.
So then you didn't unzip them or unbutton?
I think I unbuttoned them and I just yanked them off, kind of.
Okay, so you pulled them off.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what did you do after that? I know it's hard to talk about it, but I need to know what happened.
I just got on top of her and...
Did you take your clothes off?
Yeah, I just kind of pulled my shorts down.
Your shorts
I
down?
left everything on, and I just kind of pulled my shorts down.
Did you spray her legs?
Yeah.
And you got on top of her? Was she still moving then? Was she breathing or anything?
No, there was nothing.
But there was still blood coming out?
There was blood everywhere.
Did you get it on your arms? And all that?
Yeah.
Her shirt, did it stay down? Or did you pull it up? Or
I think her shirt came up because I was dragging her, maybe.
Mhm.
I was trying to drag her and hold the gun at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, she wasn't heavy, but I was just drunk.
Yeah. How long do you have to do it for?
Not long, like maybe 5 minutes, 2-3 minutes.
And then you got inside of her? Okay. Did you kiss her body at all?
No.
Okay. And then when you were done doing, what did you do after that?
I pulled my stuff up and then I started trying to find the keys. Because it kind of hit me. It's like I came back to reality. Like, I know what I did, but I don't know how I did it. Like, I know what I did, and it's like I couldn't stop myself. It's like there was somebody else in the water, I guess. And then I see, and I told him to try. I wasn't gonna hurt that baby.
One day, was it in the hallway when you got her, or was
I know after I pulled my pants and stuff up, that's when he kind of started crying, I guess.
That's the first time you saw him, or did you see him?
Yeah, that's the first time I seen him. I didn't see him around nowhere else.
So you didn't know he was in the house, or did you know he was in the house?
I knew he was there until he was sleeping.
Okay. And then when was the first time you saw him after you shot the gun?
After I pulled my pants up, I guess.
That's the first
After I
time you saw him.
finished, I seen him. But he was just coming out of the bedroom. I don't know if the shot woke him up or he just woke up.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, everything after I shot it happened pretty quick.
Yeah. Did you place him on the bed, or did he get back on the bed?
I didn't never go in the room. I know I walked through the hallway, but I kind of stopped at the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of stood in the doorway. I remember I went in the bathroom. Well, I don't know why I went in the bathroom. I don't know. I was freaking out. I was just looking everywhere. I guess looking for the keys. I didn't really look in the bathroom. I kind of just flung the door open and looked around. And I was just trying to find the fucking keys. I threw the cushions off the couch looking for them. They fell out in the couch. I looked on the floor. So
did you get blood on the couch?
I don't know. I mean, I probably did because I had it all over me. There had to be blood on the couch.
When you found the keys, did you get blood on the keys when you grabbed them?
There was blood on my hands, and I found them under the seat. I just grabbed them, so maybe there was blood on them.
Okay. And the steering wheel? No blood on it?
I don't know. I just grabbed the keys. Whatever I touched had to have blood on it, because I had blood all over me.
This car was there the whole time, right?
It was a Matt's car.
Matt's car?
That's Matt's car.
Was it there? Was it?
It was there. That's why I was like, oh, good Matt too. And trying to pull myself together, and he wasn't there, and I kind of lost it.
Have you talked to Matthew since?
Yeah, I talked to him today.
At the funeral?
No, yesterday when I...
Oh yeah, that's right. What about at the funeral? What do you partake in the funeral? What do you do?
I pallbearer.
You're pallbearer?
I carry the casket. So I'm saying, like, I don't know how I can... Like, I did this, but I don't feel like I did it, but I don't know.
Did you write anything on the casket?
No, I didn't sign it. Sarah did. So I think she wrote on
So
it.
you never wrote anything on the casket?
No, I didn't know.
Why not?
I guess because like it goes back to I know that I did this and I just couldn't do it. I was trying to avoid. I didn't want him to freak out around me thinking he had to be scared of me. That boy don't have to be scared of me. I wouldn't have heard him.
Did he freak out at all?
I never seen him until yesterday, but he didn't never freak out or nothing.
You said you picked him up yesterday from Matt's
mom. And I've just been thinking that I need to just come and tell y'all because I just couldn't have seeing that baby knowing I did that to his family. And Matt and all them, and just, I knew eventually I just couldn't live with it. Eventually I was going to shoot myself. I just didn't know how to work the other guns.
Yeah.
Because heroin and I'm guns, I don't know how to do them. I didn't try to do them. But if I had another 22 shot, I would have shot myself that day. Yeah, I don't want to. I just couldn't. It's hard to live with myself, and it's probably good for me being this where I'm alone. I'm alone here. I know I messed it up. I just have been having so many problems.
Okay, if we get a DNA sample from you, it's just a cheap swab.
Sure.
Do you mind?
I don't mind. Breast thing feeling good. I hadn't had a shower.
All of ours by now, man.
You know, so does ours.
And I've been telling her about all my plans, and that's why I'm understanding I did this, and how can I think that I still have a future because of this stuff I did. And I was telling her, hell, I want to be like I was talking like I didn't do it. I was like, hell, I want to be like a detective so I can find people that do things like this. And
well, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not the end of the world. Okay. Things are gonna change for you, but it's not the end. Okay.
I'm just scared I'm gonna be put away for life. I don't want to. I don't want to go away for life. I know but I'll face it if that's what I have to do.
Well, you're being a man. You know, you're being a man right now. You've been a man this whole time, and that's something to appreciate and believe in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and get the swab. We're gonna get you a cigarette, okay? And I'll just get back
some water.
I'm gonna go ahead and get see the cat. Work on that.
Is there anything else that you can think of that we haven't asked you or you haven't told us regarding this incident, regarding any of the, what we would view as evidence, location of anything else that we read? I mean, you're being open and honest with us, and we really truly appreciate that. But we want to make sure we have everything, so we may not get to talk to you again. So we just want to make sure we clear anything up that we haven't asked. And you can take a minute to think about it.
I got the gun in the truck, everything I did. The 22 shells there out in the yard.
Did you take any pictures?
Maybe. No, I didn't take no pictures.
With your phone? Any text messages on your phone that may be relevant or we want to see to any other persons?
Just my brother and sisters and my mom. It's probably the only ones I text and shit. But there's nothing like that on there. It's just
you didn't take pictures of the body or anything?
No. After it happened, I just left.
And are you sure you didn't manipulate her body right before leaving to put it in a certain position?
No, I didn't put it nowhere. I just, like I said, I kind of hit the legs and tripped over a little bit.
So do you remember how positioned when you left?
When I asked her, she was like her feet was facing the hallway, and I didn't like that. Then I got a pulling cast up. After I got up and was trying to walk out, I kind of kicked her out of the way, I guess. I kind of moved her off to the side or something, moved her out of my way. I didn't never touch her nothing after that.
But do you remember looking back and seeing how she was positioned as you were leaving?
No, I was just kind of.
You know if her legs were crossed or her legs?
I was like my memorization. I'd seen her, but I wasn't paying attention. I knew she was there. I was looking for the keys though. I don't know how she was laying.
Well, the last time you exited the house, did you go out the front door?
Yeah, and the last time I left, I went out the front.
What about those other times you went? You said you went in and out with the keys.
I went through the front.
Every time?
Yeah.
That's
probably why there were tracks on the carpet, because I kept going through the hallway and out and in.
When you went out, did you close the door behind you?
I just kind of pushed it, but it was still open. When I was leaving, I seen it still open.
Like cracked or fully open?
It was like cracked.
But was it locked or unlocked?
It was unlocked. It was kind of like cracked.
What about you said she had raised the window when you pulled?
The front door window, she raised up to see who was there.
Was that still open when you left?
I think she closed it down when she seen who it was. She closed it down and opened the door.
Did it get opened back up at any time? Are you
No,
sure?
not while I was there. I don't think she closed it.
You sure she closed it?
I don't remember. I know she opened it. That was it.
Do you remember seeing her close it after she saw
I don't
it?
remember seeing her close it. I just know she opened the door. I don't remember seeing her close it.
So when you found your keys in your truck, did you go back in after that, or at that point?
No, I found them and I just hopped in the truck and left. Because when after everything was finished, I grabbed the gun and I went to the truck. I threw it back seat. I went to get in the truck and leave. I couldn't find the keys. That's when I really started freaking out too, because I couldn't find the keys to get out.
Christopher Shows was charged with first-degree premeditated murder, sexual battery, armed burglary, desecration of a body, grand theft, and tampering with evidence. In 2018, he was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Amanda Suarez was 25 years old, a wife, a mother of 4 children who will never see her again. Her 2-year-old son witnessed her murder, a trauma he'll carry for the rest of his life. Christopher Shows confessed to killing Amanda because of thoughts he'd been hiding for years, thoughts that finally became reality when he was drunk and alone. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars. Amanda's children will spend the rest of their lives without a mother. If interrogations like this keep you watching until the end, subscribe. We analyze the most disturbing cases, break down confessions, and show you the moment killers realize they're caught.